Okay, guys, so our course called Learn How to Grow and Market Your Healthcare Business. What this course is about is it's basically 10 things, introduction to business. What about your database, MailChimp, Facebook, how do you do a blog utilizing your database? I'm just going to show you a quick video of what you'll learn on this course, okay? So your ideal business, we've done a blog on this already. That's what it technically should be, or should have some representation to, because it will make things a lot easier for you. Okay, so if someone asks you how to work your database, first of all, do you have a database? If you don't, the best way to start is first name, surname, date of birth, address 1, 2, 3, and then if you have all your clients on a database, it's easier then to upload to a system such as Clinical. Okay, and that's the one we use. So once you upload to Clinical, it's easier then to see how you're doing as regards, how many appointments you've seen, people without upcoming appointments. I don't want to click on this because someone's going to shoot me for GDPR regulations or something like that. But that's basically what using a good database is all about. And you'll be able to see then where they're coming from, that sort of stuff. You'll see who missed appointments. And again, I don't want to click into this, but that's what we're looking at. So that's one of the reasons why you need a good database. Okay, so if we go back then, following the database, it's about batching your time. So, looking at the ideal system and going, right, what can I do in one big bulk? So doing your MailChimp, doing your blogs is something that you would do in batches. So you do maybe 4 or 5 at a time, and that saves things. So networking, we can talk about that as we go. And staff, that's we've got a lot of KPIs and stuff on that. But marketing with your blog. So if you go into the back end of your website, if you don't know what the back end of your website is, you really need to come on this course, because you should be able to get into your back end of your website without talking to some guy who's charging you a monthly fee for some ridiculous amount of time and you don't have a clue about your website. So if we were doing a post, it's, add a new post, and it can be quite quick. The name of the post is video for growth and marketing, and we can set it as to when we want to publish it, and then you put in, like, we have pre-built systems that help us make this process faster, and we can show you all them on the course. So we've clicked in our YouTube video there, we've clicked in the first bit, and then we've also got all our links, and then the final bit is there. So what it looks like, we haven't done much to this, but basically within 30 seconds there, all we need to do is change the video and change the wording here, change the picture, and all of this is already pre-done. So that's what we're talking about as regards systems and having things done well. Okay, MailChimp, the basics. If you haven't got MailChimp, it's something I would really recommend you get. Okay, here on MailChimp, the Compass Physio lists, we have all our campaigns that we do. Like, we do a weekly blog, so it makes it easier. And that blog is actually automatically posted from our MailChimp, and we can see exactly who's opening it up. So if you're to go do a campaign and you're to create a new one, like, are you able to do it? So, this is just a test to start off. Do who you're sending it to? And this is the real tricky one for people. Like, I've been using MailChimp now for probably 4 or 5 years at least. And instead of having, your basic design, such as something like that, if I can get it, which looks a bit wordy and a bit all over the place. We have it that we're able to design it a little bit better. Okay, so if we go back here, and we would probably use something from a saved campaign or previous campaign. So recently sent campaign, Compass Physio neck advice, and change template. So we're able to manipulate all the ones that we use, and we can show you all the tricks and tips that we use, like how to get the buttons, how to get the links, how to get these links down here. It just makes things easier for you, and that's just basically the basics of using MailChimp. Okay, now Facebook, it's another big one. How do you use it? So, you know, have you got a nice little video on your welcome page? That's a great picture of Paddy there, looking really well. And you know, do you use these stats? Have you got online booking on your Facebook page? So we click that there, it brings up our online booking page. Okay, so they can make a different appointment wherever. And so are you able to use the videos? Do you know what boosting is? So I was on the radio yesterday. I might want to boost this post. Do you know how to do any of this? Have you set it up? If not, again, I can't emphasize, guys, this is the course for you. Okay, so we'd love to see you online. Remember, it's an online course. If you can't make it on the 2nd, the course is online. You get invited into a Facebook group, and you'll have access to the videos. So we're after doing a couple of videos already today, and I just wanted to give you a flavor of what it might be like if you want to come on the course, because you're going to get loads of these videos. Okay, have a great day, and thanks very much. And as always, any questions, just shout.